Hello, welcome to another Magic the Gathering unboxing. So we're going to be unboxing Crimson Vow pre-release kit here. And if you haven't done so already, if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about the set, then I have done a set musings for this. Or if you're sort of holding off until I do this bit, to do the pre-release, so you don't want to sort of spoil what's in the set, but then yeah, you can always hold off on looking at that set musings video. So let's open up this pre-release kit and see what we've got inside it. So we have a spin down counter with the set logo on it. Got an arena promo with a card on the back, with a code on the back. Got 6 packs of Crimson Vow. What else have we got in here? Oh, there's our nice shiny foil. Like there's a few cards in there, so we'll see what's in that. And then got a little bit of Crimson Vow artwork here. This is like a wedding invite type thing. And on the other side, instructions on how to build a pre-release deck. I think that's it. There's the artwork on the back of the box. Okay, there's a divider in there as well. So I suppose you can separate your main deck out from your sideboard. Let's open up and look, see what's in the pre-release specific cards that we get. So zoom in. Adjust my light source here slightly. There we go. Okay, very foily. So first up we have Graf Reaver. So 1 of the black, creature zombie warrior. Got the that must be the pre-release symbol on there. As exploits, a 3/3. When Graf Reaver exploits a creature, destroy target planeswalker. At the beginning of your upkeep, Graf Reaver deals 1 damage to you. And for exploit, when this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. And then what we've got in here, probably a series of tokens. Yeah, we've got the day and nights reminder token, and then obviously we've got double face cards in here, so yeah, there's a number of cards here with regular magic backs on them that allow us to handle when double face cards are in the deck. Okay. So let's see what sort of pulls we might get here. So we're opening 6 boosters. So if we're lucky, we might see a mythic. We certainly should see some foils with 6 packs. Okay, so starting off with our commons, we've got Wonderlight Spirit. And what I'll do is anything here where I see themes and mechanics that are specific to the set, I'll flag those up. Heron of Hope. Hungry Ridge Wolf, Skywalk Scab, and again, if you saw the set musings for this set, you'll know that there is a tribal theme in here for the various colours. Got Sheltering Boughs, Blood Fountain. So Blood Fountain is generating blood tokens. Single black artifact when Blood Fountain enters the battlefield, create a blood token. It's an artifact with 1 tap, discard a card, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card. 3 in a black, tap, sacrifice Blood Fountain, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Got Rural Recruit, which has training on it. So for training, whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. So being a +1/+1 counter, obviously that stays on after that trigger. Honoured Heirloom. So 3 to cast. So interesting to see Mana Rock at common. It's not unusual, but it is always encouraging when you do get Mana Rocks in the set at common. So tap, add 1 mana of any colour. 2, tap, exile target card from a graveyard. So some interesting anti-graveyard utility on there. Evolving Wilds is in the set with another lot of artwork. So it's nice with Evolving Wilds. It seems every time they reprint this card, each time they have new artwork now. Lantern Bearer, so we've got a double face card here with Disturb on it. So with Disturb, 2 and a blue, you may cast this card from your graveyard transformed for its Disturb cost. And then on the flip side, we've got Lantern's Lift, which is an enchantment aura, enchant creature, enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. If Lantern's Lift would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. And obviously having a day and night side, that ties in with the whole day bound and night bound thing as well. Bride's Gown. So this references another card. So equipped creature gets +2/+0. It gets an additional 0 +2 and has first strike as long as an equipment named Groom's Finery is attached to a creature you control. Equip for 2, and you cast this for 1 and a white. So we're moving on to our uncommons now. Reclusive Taxidermist. Bit of mana generation going on there. We have an uncommon, a 2-face card here. We've got Voltaic Visionary. When you play a card exiled with Voltaic Visionary, transform Voltaic Visionary and goes into Volt Charged Berserker. And it can't block, and it's a 4/3. Again, day and night sides there. And our rare is Hiveheart Shaman. So 3 in a green, creature human shaman. It's a 3/5. And whenever it attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card that doesn't share a land type with a land you control. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. 5 in a green, create a 1/1 green insect creature token, put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is a number of basic land types among lands you control. Activate only as a sorcery. And so you'll notice that the basic lands for this set are in this style here. Sort of grayscale style, full artwork. And we have a blood token. And a day and night indicator. So I imagine we'll see a number of those. Okay, so first card in the second pack we got Lacerate Flesh, which is creating blood tokens. Cruel Witness, Unholy Efficient, there's vigilance on it. So Belligerent Guest, and this is a good example of the cards with these sort of themes, set specific frame that you see. Mind Leech Ghoul has exploit on it. So when this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. Nature's Embrace. It's funny, these cards have a real unusual feel to them, and I can't quite put my finger on it. The paper on it feels quite different. Gift of Fangs. Militia Rallier. Wedding Invitation. Desperate Farmer, so another double face card, act common. And on the other side, oops, we have Depraved Harvester, which has lifelink on it. First for Discovery. So we're moving on to our uncommons now. Rending Flame. Our uncommon two-face card is Biolume Egg on one side, and we have Biolume Serpent on the other. Creepy Puppeteer is our rares, 3 and a red creature human rogue. It's a 4/3. It's got haste, and whenever it attacks, if you attack with exactly one other creature this combat, you may have that creature's base power and toughness become 4/3 until end of turn. There's a plains in here. We've got an arena promo and one of those double-faced card things. Okay, third pack. So no mythic duets. And no foil. Okay, Fierce Retribution. So this has got cleave on it. So to cast Fierce Retribution, it's 1 and a white. There's a cleave with a cost. So cleave, 5 and a white. You may cast this spell for its cleave cost. If you do, remove the words in square brackets. And the action of the spell is destroy target attacking creature. So for 1 and a white, it will destroy target attacking creature. And for its cleave cost, 5 and a white, it will destroy a target creature. Ancestral Anger. Serpentine Ambush. Griff Rider, which has training on it. We've seen that before. Persistent Specimen. So I'm having real trouble with these cards. They've got a really strange feel to them. Massive Might. I'm not sure if it's my hands are really dry or the cards. It's really odd. Massive Mite, Pyre Spawn, Syncopate, Weaver of Blossoms is our double face card. One side is a 2/3 mana dork with a day-bound reminder on it. And the other side is a 3/4 mana dork, but it does 2 mana of any one colour. And it's a creature werewolf. That's the nightbound side, and on the other side it's a creature human werewolf. Just does 1 mana of any colour. Archghoul of Thraben. There's a zombie tribal going on there. Dread Fugue. So we moved on to our uncommons. That's got Cleave on it as well. So here's our uncommon double face card. Twin Blade Geist. 1 and a white, 1/1. Creature Spirit Warrior, double child, Disturb. So we've not seen Disturb yet in this video. So 2 and a white, you may cast this card from your graveyard transformed for its Disturb cost. And this also has 2 sides on it. And it's Twin Blade Invocation, which is Enchantment Aura. Now, sort of gave away our next card. So we have a rare, we have a legendary, and it's Eruth Tormented Prophet. 1 blue-red legendary creature human wizard. It's a 2/4. If you would draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Instead, you may play those cards this turn. And we have a plains, but also we have a foil of Belligerent Guest. Zombie token and double face card indicator. Okay, 3 down, 3 to go. Oh, we pulled our first legend anyway. Okay, oops. Wrong side. Heron of Hope, Skywarp Scab, Paris Blade Trainee, another one with training on it, Mold Graf Millipede, Insect Horror, Undying Malice, Flourishing Hunter, Pointed Discussion, which has some blood token stuff on it. Oh, another copy of Evolving Wilds. Daybreak Combatants. Drog School Infantry on the day side. It's that, and on the night side it is Drog School Armaments. Enchantment Aura. So creatures transforming to or flipping to enchantments is a thing in the set. Fleeting Spirit to exile stuff. Laid to Rest. Lamb Holt Raconteur on the day side, and Lambbolt Ravager on the night side. And our rare is Bloodvile Purveyor. So with a name like that, you would expect it to be generating blood tokens, and indeed it does. So 2/2 black. Creature vampire, it's a 5/6 with flying and trample. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player creates a blood token. Whenever a Bloodvile Purveyor attacks, it gets +1/+0 for each blood token defending player controls. Island. It's an insect token. So we've got full art tokens. And yep, so it looks like each pack will have one of those cards in it, because of course each pack has 2 double-faced cards. So it makes sense that you would have a number of those. Alchemist Retrieval. It's got Cleave on it. Nebelgas Beguiler. Falconrath Celebrants, another one with this border specific to Crimson Vow. Vampire Kiss. Wolf Strike. Mind Leech Ghoul, which has Exploit on it. Travelling Minister. Honoured Heirloom, so we're starting to see repeats now of certain commons. Fearful Villager. It's got Menace on it, so with Menace this creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. And it's our double-sided cards. On the other side we have Fearsome Werewolf with Menace. That's a 4/3, and on the day side it's a 2/3. Thirst for Discovery. On the Cathars. Soul Cipher board. So this is utilising omen counters. So let's just see what goes on here. So 2 in a blue, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your library. So it enters the battlefield with 3 omen counters on it. When a creature card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, remove an omen counter from Soul Cipher board. Then, if it has no omen counts on it, transform it into what? Cipherbound Spirit, which is a flying 3/2 with it's the fact that it can only block creatures with flying, and 3 in a blue, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Okay. Our rare is Dreadfeast Demon, 5 and 2 black, creature demon. It's a 6/6 with flying. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, create a token that's a copy of Dreadfeast Demon. I can see a foil lurking at the back here. We have an island, and our foil is Gluttonous Guest. 2 and a black, so 1/4 creature. Vampire with when Gluttonous Guest enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, you gain 1 life. And we have a blood token and one of those indicators. So I was curious, I don't think it was in this pack. I'm trying to remember if that one is one of the what do they call it? Pairs. The card pairs in the set, of which I think there are 6 cards and 3 basically in 3 pairs. Okay, last pack. So we've seen foil in here in these 6 packs, but we've not seen a mythic yet. Now there is a chance we're not going to get a mythic at all, but we'll see. Steel-clad Spirit. It's got Defender on it. Vampire Slayer. A Braid. Cradle of Safety. Mulch is in the set actually. Undying Malice. Mold Graf Millipede, so another card we've seen already. Like a bit of a mill thing going on here. Travelling Minister. We have a ceremonial knife. Drogskull Infantry and Drogskull Armaments. Archghoul of Thraben, so we're moving on to our uncommons. A Diver Scab. Mischievous Catgeist, which is a creature cat spirit with disturb on it. And what's its night side? Let's have a look without trying to give away. Oh no! Oh, I think I might. You might have seen it already. I think we may have redeemed ourselves in terms of the rarities here. So, cat-like curiosity. Again, an enchantment aura. Yeah, okay. So there's a mythic here. And our mythic is Saviour of Ollenbock. 2/2 white creature human soldier. It's a 1/2. Has training, so whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Whenever Saviour of Ollenbock trains, exile up to one other target creature from the graveyard or creature card from the graveyard. From the battlefield, yeah. Okay. It's up to one target creature from the battlefield or creature card from the graveyard. When Saviour of Ollenbock leaves the battlefield, put the exile cards onto the battlefield under their owner's control. We have a mountain full art zombie token, so it's nice to see full art zombie tokens, or full art tokens of anything. And a double-faced indicator. So, it's an interesting set of packs. I'm not sure on the current prices of any of these cards. Obviously, in the set musings, I know what at the time I did the set musings, what the most expensive card in the set is, and this isn't. And nothing in here is one of them. So that much I do know. So just reviewing here, we've got. Did get a number of foils. We also got that. Where's it gone? We got that legendary, didn't we? As well. I think. Yeah, that was our other foil. Yeah, in the same pack that we had the legendary creature. Our creepy puppeteer. We've got a bit of insect shenanigans going in with Hive Heart Shaman. So interesting thematically there. Like I said, I'm not too sure whether I pulled anything pricey, and we got that because it was a pre-release pack. We obviously got this foil, so our sort of promo card for the pre-release. Didn't get any goodies given to me for this video, but I didn't really expect it. I think that was just a one-off because it had been a while since I've been into my local game store. Anyway, there we have it. Hopefully that's been interesting in terms of what you actually see me pull out of just a card pool of 6 packs. If you want to know a little bit more about the set as a whole and you haven't done already, then definitely I would check out the set musings. Going forward, I'm definitely going to be trying and doing those set musings so they come out just before the pre-release. It's all around whether or not the cards appear on Scryfall, and obviously I use MTG Wiki as a way of a quick way of working out what the cycles are. So if those two are in place, then yes, I will carry on to make sure set musings come out before the pre-release. Obviously, if you are able to take part in a pre-release, then and you don't want it spoiled, then don't watch the set musings. And in terms of this video, I'll also endeavour where I can to get a pre-release pack. I don't know what's going to happen going forward. Currently my local game store isn't running pre-releases, so these are pretty easy to get hold of, but we'll see what the future holds. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next set musings. So on Monday, this is going out on Friday. On Monday we've got we start with a Mirrodin block, the original Mirrodin, so that's going to be really interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, bye for now.